And we're back. See? It's all possible, Myrtle. It's all possible. And you've got Myrtle, and we've got Mercury. Yeah. And they're off. Right, so here we go with our final live stream of today. So welcome. Hello, Chloe. Right. So let's just stick the words in and you guys all right there? Yes. See, it's always just good to get them out, and yeah. Although you think, oh, they got pulled out, it's actually brilliant. They do like they just like to go out and about and have a little wander. Right, this last one. I do have to go back out in a minute and just pull a load of grass up actually for the others because the others haven't had any grass. So I will do that shortly in the next couple of minutes as I then go off and do give them some grass, and they're just going to be happy. That'd just be nice for them. So don't forget to hit that like button, and whether we'll get 10 again, I don't know. Probably not, but who knows? We shall see. We shall see. The other stream got it's got 12 hours. It's saying it's got 12 hours, so that's pretty good. And the first stream got about 4.3. So that's really good. So I just go into the comments on the streams and I just write how many hours we've got. What I will do is just go back in and just there we are. And we also had the Giraffe Trio has already put a comment up on the live stream saying loved it. So that's really good. That's really good. So Giraffe Trio is one of our newer subscribers that I know of, because it's quite difficult sometimes to actually see who's new and who's not. So welcome to them. Ella and I were curious as to what the background is on their username. And which we're finding out, we're trying to find out, would like to know. Okay, so who is the most adventurous out of the two of them, out of Myrtle and Mercury? Well, it's got to be Myrtle. Start fighting an empty cage. That's Myrtle. Yeah, Mercury's just quite chilled out. She's a huge animal. No one bothers her. She's happy to get on with the others. Yeah, she's pretty chilled out. Myrtle's a little bit more jumpy, a little bit more annoyed by things. I think sort of things get on her mind and she just reacts. So, yeah, Myrtle reacts. Myrtle thinks she's bigger than she is. She doesn't realise she's not actually a massive guinea pig. So her persona in her mind is one of a big guinea pig, but she must look at Mercury and think, well, is that how big I am? But Mercury, she never bothers Mercury because she realizes how big she is. But Myrtle's gone in on the grass cage with Honeydew, Coco, and Bella, and Stripe last summer, and yeah, they told her exactly what they thought of her, and she was not terribly happy. She was a little bit. Oh, so yeah. Myrtle she's a legend in her own cage. Let's put it that way. So she's funny. Now, currently, in the last 28 days, we've had 99.9 thousand views. So I'm just waiting for it to switch over to 100,000 views, and that should be the next couple of days, because the viewing totals over the next couple of days, 28 days ago, dipped a bit. So I'm hopeful. We've had some really good figures actually in the last 2 days. Watch time is saying 591 watch hours, but that doesn't differentiate between shorts and long videos. So that's not all of that is long videos at all. Subscribers 507 in the last 28 days. That's not a surprise. Estimated revenue, yeah, £26. Well, we're generally getting about 80 pence to 100 pennies, so a pound. So, but that's fine. That's fine. I just need to do some setup on that. But all in all, that's pretty good. Chloe said, I know it's a strange question, but Simon, have you ever broken any bones? No. No. It's a very strange question. No, not at all. Eleanor got her finger trapped in a garden chair. And this was when our eldest was about 2. And Eleanor sat on a chair and it just got a fracture in it and it dropped on her. And it didn't break her finger, but it hurt her, and she held her hand up like in pain. And our eldest copied her, and it was quite funny actually. But Eleanor didn't laugh. What have you broken, Chloe? Have you? It's not your hand, because you're typing pretty well. So, what have you broken? As I get older, I find I ache more. But I haven't done like skiing or football or anything that's physical like that. So, okay. So I've got 2 subscribers or 2 people watching, and got 1 like. I have a feeling that we may well get the same as the last video. Although we had quite a lot join us last time, didn't we? So I tell you what, let's see if we can stick a picture up with these 2. Let's see if that gets some traction, because we had quite a lot, didn't we, last time? Let's see. Oh, 16 is good. Let's wind that link up. Jessica's back. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you. I've just taken a picture of these 2 here, so we're just going to get a little link, because I think the link actually last time it pulled people across. So if I can do that again, That'd be pretty good. It's once I suss out all the buttons I need to press, it's a lot easier. I can actually type quite quickly once we're moving along. Mercury just wants to eat. Oh, she's an eating machine, that girl. And there we are. So that's okay. That's up. That's good. That's what's done. And then let's go to right. Right. Chloe, I broke my finger. I slammed the car door and it. No! You broke your wrist. You fell off a horse. No way. We, my grandfather, he trapped his hand in a car door. That was some time ago. He'd be 125 now, so he's not alive. But yeah, he got trapped his hand in the car door. That would have hurt. That would really have hurt. Uh, I do vaguely remember him, but that was many. That was in the 70s. That's many years. So, and he was born on the 1st of January, 1900. Yeah, so amazing. It's nice because you can find your ancestors in on the census returns. So I do a bit of family history, and so I can find people from 1921. And there was also a World War II kind of census in 1939. They did that for all the food rationing and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, the most recent one you can look at is 1921, and then UK. Oh, in a few months' time, Chloe. I'm sure. I think it's in May. It's in May sometime, and yeah. So we got 1921 census, and the 1931 census that got bombed in World War II, so we lost that. And then there was no census in 1941, and the next census is 1951. So that'll be out in just under 30 years' time. So I might just about be around to see that, and then after that, I've got no chance. But all of my grandparents are in 1921 census, and that's quite interesting because they're sort of young people then, and you know what's going to happen in their lives, and their parents are all on there. And what's fascinating is that um, some of my great grandparents they married in World War One, and then in the census of 1921, they're all unemployed. So they put their profession, and they're just as unemployed. So there was a huge amount of unemployment after World War One. It was very. It was the same with Eleanor's family. Actually, we looked on some of her census records of her family, her grandparents, and she was quite shocked to think that her grandmother's parents, he was unemployed. He didn't have a job. And it brought it home to us both, to me and Eleanor, that our grandparents they grew up after World War One. They had a right old tough time. It wasn't. although we were aware that when people came back after World War I, there weren't the jobs and the houses, but to see it on the screen, it was like, wow. Anyway, but at least we know what happened after in their lives, so that's at least we know what happened after that point, but they didn't then. But everything worked out fine. There, Honey's birthday is May the 20th. How cute's that? Now, okay, I'm going to go outside and pull some grass up for the other guinea pigs. So I'm going to do that now because what's going to happen is it's going to get cold and damp out there, and they won't like that. And it's easier for me just to do that now. So I'll be off in a moment to do that. So we've got 4 of you on stream. Thank you very much. That's greatly appreciated. Let me. We right. Okay, we're back in a sec. Let's just go and give them some grass, the ones from outside. Mercury will keep eating. Thank you, Mercury. And I'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. It's like the weather, isn't it, watching these ones? Hello, Margaret Young. How are you? And we welcome everyone else back. Austin, Texas, fantastic stuff. And there we are. Now, thank you, Margaret. Notifying the live. That's fantastic. See, it does work. It does work. Okay, everyone has got some green grass from the garden. And we've got the weather girls here. We've got Mercury and Myrtle. Now, Margaret, we've included your question about Stardust and some other bits and pieces. So that was in the Q&A that we recorded yesterday, and that'll be out next Wednesday. So something for you to look forward to. There we are. Now, we've got a very annoying bit of hay right in front of Myrtle. But if I go in there, she'll move. There you go. So we've had this is the third of 3 live streams we've done today. One of a kind. Hello, one of a kind. Are you with us? There we are. So one of a kind. That's another account that's joined us recently. Chloe has been with us for I would say years, but you've been with us a very long time. Jessica's very long time. Margaret's more recent, I think, but a fair long time. And Jessica. Jessica's got a rabbit. What's for dinner, Jessica? Mercury's having a look at that broccoli. See it with her foot. She keeps moving it with her foot. She obviously wants the best of it. And now, when I said, Jessica, what's for dinner? If people were reading your response to Margaret's question, they might think you've got rabbit for dinner. You haven't. You've got a pet rabbit. There we are. Now, let's see where we are. Come on. Right, I've got 1.1 watch hours already. And here we are. You're very kind, Margaret. It's good to have you on board. Thank you for joining our live stream. That's great. What we try and do, Margaret, is so myself and Eleanor, we always include we want to include people running social media things. It's always good to be inclusive in the sense of, everyone can be welcome, whether you've got 2 guinea pigs, 1 guinea pig, 100, haven't got guinea pigs, you want guinea pigs, you like looking at them. It doesn't matter where you are in the world or anything like that. It's just like when people all read the same book, or they look at, or they follow, I don't know, pop groups or movie stars. Everyone's just in here for the same reason. And I think that's something that Ella and I are in agreement with. Oh, Jess has got pizza. I might have pizza tonight. I've got this chicken pizza that Eleanor had half of it yesterday, so I said I might have the other half today. I had some chips about an hour ago, Jessica, and as we say food, look, Mercury comes out. She's grabbing something else now. Having a scratch. Her colours really come out actually in this light. And they've both woken up now. She's polished off all those greens. So the grass. I'll go and get some more grass in a few minutes. But yeah, she's a good size, that one. So okay, half an hour on the live stream. Thank you very much. And So, now, is Mercury part silky? No, she's not. But it's very interesting. If you go back on our shorts videos and you go back to January of 2019, 2019, you will see a Dalmatian, Squeak Squeak. Her litter, the dad was a silky. And he was also, I think, off the top of my head, the dad of Aristotle's babies. And so they were silky. So no, Mercury is a silver copper. She is. She's lovely. But her Myrtle's grandmother, through her dad, Myrtle's dad. So Myrtle's dad's mum, she was a lilac, and so a lilac crested. But she had kind of markings like Mercury, and she had red eyes, and she was Plato. So she was very nice. She had the lilac mark, not so much the copper marking. She had a little band of a dark grey. Very, very sweet. Right, 36 minutes, 5 people watching, 5 likes. Thank you very much. Whether you've watched us from the first video, the second, or the first live stream, the second, or this one, which is the third, thank you very, very much indeed. Margaret's eating lobster. Margaret says, I have leftover red lobster for brunch. Wow. Margaret has lobster. You should be so pleased that Eleanor is not reading that, Margaret. Wow. That's really cool. How you live, eh? Very nice. Myrtle has very cute ears. She does. She does. You've been very complimentary on Mercury, Margaret. And then you just said Myrtle's got cute ears. No, she's very sweet. Her character is one of a grumpy guinea pig, but she's when you pick her up, she's really nice. I think she'll come into her own when she's the oldest guinea pig of her line. When Stardust passes, Mercury will be reassessed. So Myrtle will be reassessed in the how nice she is. She's a beautiful guinea pig. She's coming to 4 now. She's 4 in a couple of months' time, and she's good now. So Margaret, her guinea pig tolerates being held. Mercury loves being held as long as there's food. Myrtle's all right being held. Stardust loves it, and I'll tell you what, Margaret. Next year, we're planning on, I think, going back down to Portsmouth, which is south coast for us. And we've been a few times, but I said to Ellen, let's go again. She's like, yeah, okay. And I said, I'll try and cover the cost with social media. And so I got £21 from Facebook last month, which is all the December and January. So that's about what, $25. And then YouTube's got a little amount, so we're hopefully going to build it all up and then go down to Portsmouth. And but they've got like a fish shop there, a fresh fish shop, very nice. And I was thinking we'll get some because the kids like fresh fish as well, so do we. And I thought, let's get some fresh fish, and then we can cook it because we'll go to an Airbnb and we'll cook fresh fish. That'd be lovely. I know Eleanor loves to. No, that's Mercury's mum. It's Mercury's mum. Actually, if you look side on there, because it's a very pointy nose. No, that's Mercury. That's Mercury's mum. There's mother and daughter there. It's amazing, isn't it, to think that Mercury looks She looks like she's been eating carrots all morning, and all her chin is all orange. No, that's Myrtle pop. I'll tell you what, it's only Mercury that's going to go pop. It won't be Myrtle. You look like that all you want to, Mercury. They look quite gormless when they look into the camera. They're very cute. They're very relaxing as well, actually. I can imagine being you all sitting there just watching this, and I'm sure you're all reasonably aware of what goes into actually creating the live stream. You know, because none of this was here this morning. I had to assemble the setup, so I had to put the plastic sheet down. Obviously, it was in the conservatory, but I had to put it down, put the fleece on the top. Then I'd assemble the four pieces of the cage, the outside. Um, then I put the hay down, then the houses, then the cameras, and it's like, oh, it takes ages. But we've got really good weather the next few days, so it is worthwhile. And once it's here, it's here. As I said before, it's not a through walkway, so it's really good. Um, and yeah, it's really good. So we're 1.5 hours of watch time, which is mega. There we are. And I'm hoping that with the extra people that we've now got as subscribers, we're at 8317 now, and hopefully that some of them will come over to watch the live streams. What we're not going to do, I'm not going to do as many live streams as I was before Christmas, because I was chasing the figures there, and that was quite a lot. So we're hoping that what we can do is to get more long videos watched. Now, bearing in mind that so the live stream just now was 12 hours of watch time. The last couple of, just getting some figures up, the last couple of videos that we launched on our channel, just looking at the figures now, let's do the last three. Okay, the last three. So we've had, that was 2 hours. Five and a half, so 7.5 hours, and 11.5 hours. So our last three long videos actually has as much watch time as our last live stream that was on for 2 hours. So we need to pull the long videos a bit more. We need to somehow get more views on that. But we're getting there. We are getting there. And the live streams are great. We like to throw them in. It's really, really, I'm very lucky that Eleanor is happy to do the video. She's very, she can see the way the figures have gone on this channel, and she can see the effort that I put in. Not at the detriment of our family life, but she could see, because I kept a note of the watch time and the watch hours. So as we were getting close to 4,000, she could see how near it was, and she was really excited. And it's not about the money; it's about the achievement. And so it was really, really good. So now we've got this situation where, because of the cold, in a fair bit of December and much of January, we couldn't, and half of February, we couldn't live stream. So it's worth us knowing that for the future. So if in a year's time we're still live streaming, we probably won't be able to live stream very much at all in December and January. So we now know that. So we need to push the live streaming in, September, October time, and then ease back, and then pick up maybe in February, March. When we get to April, if it's warm, then the conservatory will be warm. And we have got some windows we can open, but they will not. We can't open the doors in here because anything can get in. We can open the windows, but they won't be sufficient for the heat. And we haven't got blinds or anything like that. And we haven't got a roof window in here. At the other house, we had roof windows. You could wind and they'd open up. Not that we use them very often because we can open the doors. Actually, at the old house, we had two doors because the conservatory at the old house was like an L shaped. It was very weird. It's because we had a garage out the back, and you could. So we had one door at the narrow bit of the L, and then the top bit was double doors. Which is pretty good, but that's going back a few years now. So we'll maximise the amount of live stream we can do as much as possible. That's probably the best way of saying it. And we'll just see what we can do. I think you need an average of 4,000 over the year, so that's about what 400 or 500 a month. But we're doing the short videos as well. They're quite popular. We're doing 6 of them a day. When we reach 10,000, we'll ease it right back. Because at the moment, I've got long videos. So short videos, I've got them. I've got short videos currently stacked up to the 21st. So what's that, Friday? So it's Tuesday at the moment. So once we finish here, I will then put the guinea pigs away, and then I'll be focusing on adding on a couple more days of short videos. It's interesting actually because the short videos, I'm now posting up to August of 2022. So I've actually put a couple of videos up with Storm's dad, Thunderbolt, who was a tiny little fella, and there's a great couple of videos with him next to Mercury. She's huge, and they had Storm, so you can see Storm's dad, and then it's a bit of Thunderbolt. And he was a borrow from our friend actually, and bit of Luna, Epicurus and Ocrates, Spike, and Honeyduke. So Honeyduke and her mum, Stardust and Honeyduke. Did them in August of 22. We did them on the cages when they're at the side of the house. So I'm just near that point now, actually, near the side of the house where currently, actually, I've got 2 of our grass runs. We've now got 3 huge grass runs in our around our garden, and we've also got the bigger. The old one that's sort of like a rabbit run. It's quite high and sort of smallish. And then we've got the other one, which is the one that Eleanor's dad made, and that's quite heavy. That's got solid wood around half of its sides, and then it's got some. Then it's got mesh, and that was our main run for quite a while actually. And when you compare it to our 3 big runs, I'm just standing up. Hello. Hey. They are friendly. So you've got that. I'm just standing up, and they're just like. Anyway, so and then we've got five garden runs. So I was singing it, and then we've got a small 1 meter squared one that again Eleanor's dad made because he had some spare wood with the because when we got guinea pigs about what's that 2018, yeah, May 18. We used an old bookcase and we knocked the shelves out, and then we made an arch, and then we put mesh on top and then put some bricks on top because it was an old rabbit run. That's it. We used that as the lid, and that was quite sufficient. And then that was fine for the summer. And then we got and while we were on holiday, actually, Myrtle's grandmother, because we had our neighbours looking after the guinea pigs, and I remember saying to them, just chop up the veg, and the guinea pigs were fine, and they put them on the grass, which is fine. But they did. Plato did jump out, and they had to go and chase her down. And they chopped the veg into tiny pieces, like a restaurant. And so we had to start chopping the veg up because the guinea pigs were. See, look, Mercury's well fussy. She's playing around with her food, isn't she? She's trying to find the best bits. So that, and then Ella's dad looked at our bookcase run, and he then made this other run, which is brilliant. And then he had some offcuts of wood, so he used that for the square small run. You can see these runs in the short videos that were posted up in the last couple of weeks. And the square one, the 1 meter square one, is brilliant for mums and babies. They're really good, but it's a bit small, really, so you can't put like 3 or 4 guinea pigs in it. Well, you can, but you just don't film it because people think, oh, are they in there all day long? And to be honest, if there's tons to eat, they can be in a smaller cage on the grass because so long as there's lots to eat and they could just chill out and just there's a bit of a gentle breeze, there's somewhere they can sit, that's fine. It's when they're out with nothing to eat in a tiny cage that's not good. So we've got 3 huge cages, then 2 other ones. But the big cages we could potentially just split in the middle with some divider. Not that we're not going to have. I'm not going to have loads of guinea pigs here. Ella and I have agreed on that, and that's me at 51% of the agreement, not Ella 50 and me 50. That's me at 51%. There's not a chance that we're going to have too many guinea pigs here. We've got our structure is really, really good now. So let's go through a few comments, and then I'm going to go off and grab some grass for these 2. And I'm going to put the hay in the cages as well for the others because it's coming up to 4:45 here. And we'll keep this running for another hour, and then we'll stop. And then I'll do some other stuff on social media. So that'll be enough for today. Right, now, let's see what we've got. Margaret's put loads of words up. The camera loves Mercury. She's a model. She is. She's very sweet. She's very, very sweet. She's very friendly. Brown and white pig super good like Myrtle. My girl has brown brindle with black like a gootee plus white and orange, making a tricut. Lovely, Margaret. That's really sweet. Red eyes rock Mercury. Yeah, her mum Storm's got. So her daughter Storm has got like red eyes. If you catch it in the light. It's hard to have floor time when the floor is cold. Yeah, I think. With these cages, with this run here in the conservatory, because there's fleece and hay and stuff, it's just like their own cage, but like more than twice the size. I think the cage that these 2 are in is probably a third of this size. I think. No, it's probably a bit bigger than that. But it's about, what's a third to 33%? It's probably about 35%. It's quite perfectly suitable for them. But it's nice to see that they can have more space. But as you say, they don't actually wander around the whole thing. They just like to relax and chill out. Actually, it's just I think it's the light and the sounds and the air must smell a bit different because they're not in an enclosed area. Although there's great ventilation in the shed. Now, Thunderbolt's a cool name. Yeah, he was a tiny. He was the only male available from our friend at that point, and so Mercury, when he came over, I couldn't stop laughing because he was tiny, but he was very keen, and that's all you need. That's all you need. So he was. It was amazing that him and Mercury had a baby, but it was really cool. And we say hello to Skya. Skya, hello. How are you? And where are you watching us from in the world? It takes a lot to type something up during a live stream to say hi. So thank you very much for that. That you are very, very welcome. We've got a lovely group of friendly people on here. We've got Margaret, we've got Jessica, we've Chloe earlier on. We've got some people that are just watchers. But now, yeah, so it's brilliant. So do please type up where you're from. It may be that your English may not be your first language. Now, what have you got? Oh, you've got a husky. Skya is Siberian husky. And you've got some guinea pigs. I'm looking at your channel, actually. Do your guinea pigs so cute? And, okay. That's cool. Your husky's great. Wow. So, just carefully, there we are. Thank you very much, Sky. That's brilliant. We like to live stream the guinea pigs, and Mercury just likes to eat, which is on the right. Her mum Myrtle is at the back. This is the third live stream of today, and we're back tomorrow with a couple more live streams of some of our guinea pigs. And we like everyone's just friendly, and a lot of people just like to hang out here and have a chat. And I'm not always here, but we just have a couple of basic rules. We don't do religion, politics, adult themes. We just keep it. I mean, the under 16s we encourage not to drop in, and it just means then that we have the conversation can then sort of just chill around, and it's quite nice. And people can talk guinea pigs and everything else. So that's pretty good. Mercury needs to have a rest, I think. Yeah, and there we are. Look, Skya's got guinea pigs too. Fantastic. How many guinea pigs you got, Skya? Three. Fantastic. There we are. Awesome. Three is good. Three is good. We had three guinea pigs in May of 2018. And then we got some more. And I think she's got 3, Margaret. Maybe my comments come up just before, so she's got 3. That's really cool. What are the names of yours, Skya? Our first 3 were called Mummy, Hermione, and Squeak Squeak. And Mummy the guinea pig was the great-great-grandmother of this one lying in front of the camera. She's falling asleep, Margaret. Mercury's falling asleep. Sky says, how many baby guinea pigs have you got? Well, we don't have any baby guinea pigs as such, but we've got 14 of our own guinea pigs, various ages, 3 families, and we've got a borrowed male. He's in with one of ours, and he's come across with one of his female friends. So we've got Moondust, who's in with Ted 3 and Pepsi. And so hopefully Moondust will have some babies. But our youngest is Hedwig, and she's only 3 months old. We had her born here, and she was born here at the end of beginning of November. So we probably have about 3 litters a year, but we borrow our males from our friends. So we don't have loads of babies. We don't want to. We don't need them. There's too many guinea pigs in rescues, and there's too many unwanted and unloved guinea pigs, sadly. So we just do our own thing, and we are very much under capacity. And we live stream everything here, so we don't. Everyone on our channel will say, hopefully they'll say that we look after our pets here. They are our pets, we don't edit the videos to make us look good. They're just as they are. And you've subbed as well. How cool's that? Thank you very, very much indeed, Sky. That's brilliant. We appreciate that. Even Mercury's woken up there. That's mega. Thank you so much. There we are. We'll look at 3818. There we are. 3818. There we are. Can you show us your other guinea pigs? I tell you what, you can see our other guinea pigs. So you're currently watching a live stream. So if you open up one of your browser windows and go back into YouTube and find us, if you look at our video tab, the videos, then all our guinea pigs are on those videos and on the live tab as well. So they're all over everything. And if you look on the short videos that we've posted up, we're currently generally doing some older videos from about 3 years ago. We do put 2025 videos in, but majority of them at the moment are older videos on the shorts tab. But you'll see all our guinea pigs. We've had 5 of our guinea pigs out earlier today, and these 2, which will be 7. And then we've got another 9 guinea pigs tomorrow that you'll see. And also as well, Skya, our live streams, we save them. So if you go into the live tab, you will see it says finished and then the date of the live stream. So it's been done. And we try and put in the description which guinea pigs are on the live stream. So they're all there. They're all there. And you are 8318. Fantastic. We're trying to get to 10,000 by May. I think we're going to do it. But really appreciate you subscribing. That's fantastic. We are live streaming tomorrow. Where are you viewing us from? Are you Europe or are you America? Where are you? What's your time? What time is it now with you? Because America's about 5 hours behind us, and so Margaret, your guinea pig's about 3 years old, adopted in January 24. That's brilliant. And we've got 8 people watching, so thank you very much, all of you that are watching. Skya has just subscribed. So Skya, what a that's a great username. So thank you very much indeed. We've got 3.3 hours watch time, and we've been going for an hour. So that's all good stuff. Let's just see. 8318. That's amazing. I think we're going to get to 8,500 by the end of next week, which would be a very strong figure. And I'm just looking at, we put 8 on today. We put 12 on yesterday. We had a really, really good day on Sunday. 31. Just sometimes it goes like that. Ohio. There we are. So you're in Ohio. So it's about midday now, isn't it? It's about midday. There we are. So that's fantastic. Now, so we've got loads of people in America that follow us, and we don't have many from Australia. But I think we're probably the only people, Sky, that live stream in the way that we do. But we'll certainly be live streaming this time tomorrow. Pretty sure about that. Well, that's all good. Right, I'm just going to pop out, and because it's now 5 o'clock here in England, I'm going to pop out and just get our shed ready, and for the night for the guinea pigs that are in there. And these ones will have about another hour on the live stream. I'll get the lights on in there, and then let me do that. And then I can come. Then I know the shed's all done, and I can then just relax out a bit. So let's do that. Right, I'm back in about 5 minutes. I did that the wrong way around. All right, I'll be back very soon. Eating well. There are sorry about 8 of you on the 8 on you. Fantastic. Right. Okay. Okay. Now everything's trick time. So they've got some grass, and that's just pulled up from our garden. So suddenly got cold in it. Right. They've got. Yeah, they enjoy the grass. We've got the thing about grass is that so long as you haven't put pesticides on it and weed killer, you can just use it. So we're okay because we know what's going on our grass. So we've been here for like nearly 4 years now, and when we moved here, I asked the previous owner um, before we moved in. I said, "Please don't cut the grass." And she says, "All right." And I said, do you put anything on your grass?" She said, "No." So we left when we moved in. We were able to put our guinea pig straight on the grass, and that was really cool. And that was nearly 4 years ago. So we've had, and we've got so Mercury in front of you. She is one of our guinea pigs that we moved here with, and so is her mum Stardust, who's was in the previous live stream, and also Xenocrates, who is in tomorrow's live stream. So we've only got 3 of our 14 guinea pigs are actually from time when we weren't here, but all good stuff. Now we've got Spot. Hello, Spot. How are you? So welcome, Spot. Now, Spot Skyer is from Ohio, and they've just subscribed. So that's really, really cool. Right. Now, 7 of you on stream, and we've got. So we're going to do this for another 40 minutes. I've got all the guinea pigs outside in the shed. We've got 14 of ours and 2 borrows, so that's 16 in total. And did you have a good sleep, Spot? Because you were snoozing when we were live streaming number 1, and then we stopped that. So I suspect you've been having a little sleep. So we are now back with the 3rd live stream. So this is the 3rd one of 3 for today, and we're going to do 2 tomorrow. So I'm not at work tomorrow. So we're going to do the Teddies, and then we're going to do 5 Crazy Crew, named because they have wavy hair. There we are. Not for any other reason. It's just because of their hair. Now, yes, Gaia, it is. But we pulled that from our. I just pulled that from our back garden on the grass, the lawn, and it hasn't been cut. And it definitely hasn't been treated with any chemicals or anything like that. So, and we haven't cut it with a lawnmower, so it's all fresh. It's all really good. What you can't do is pull it up and then leave it in a bag for hours and hours and then give it to them. You've got to pull it up and give it to them straight away because it starts to ferment. I think Spot and Margaret probably know what I'm on about in terms of the exact wording, but I think it doesn't grass ferment. It's sort of maybe the garden grass. It loses very quickly all the goodness in it. Anyway, so they love the grass, and it's yeah. So what you can't do, Sky, is sort of like wander around and pull up bits of grass, and we generally say that just use your own grass because you know what's been done on it and what's in it. So like if next door said to me, "Oh, we just cut our grass. Do you want a load?" I'd probably say, "Well, thank you very much, but no thanks." I wouldn't take it and also if people pull up loads of grass, they say, "Oh, you can have that. I don't want it." And Angela's there. Look. So Skya, this is Angela Perkins. There we are. Hello, Angela. How are you? Angela's English. Skya is from Ohio. And Skya has just subscribed. So that's fantastic. So that's all. So Spot has been asleep, missing the live. Don't worry. You can watch it on catch up. Now, one of the things, Sky, that some of the people do on here, they run the live streams after the event because we can't. I'm unable to function on 24 hours without any sleep. So if we do live streams, they can go up to about 4 hours, 5 hours sometimes. Then we will afterwards. People can just run it and watch bits and all the rest of it. So it's really good. Margaret, yes, grass is good. Yeah, if not sprayed with chemicals, correct. Or from where dogs or deer. Do you know what on it? Yes, I think. Yeah, we don't have any dogs. I think that the lady that lived here before, her parents used to bring their dog, but there was no problem. When we moved in, they hadn't been for a while, so there's no problem with that. We haven't got any deer here because we're by a road, and so no. Is our garden? Yeah, it's all from our back garden. So we've got a fair area of grass. It's not a huge area. 50 years ago, our garden would have been 50 years ago about 4 times as big. But the people that lived here 50 years ago, they bought a chunk of next door's back garden, and then they added it to their garden and put 2 houses on it. So in our back garden, there's obviously a fence now, so our back garden's a lot smaller than it would have been 50 years ago. So occasionally I wander down our road and I see where the house behind us is and the one after that. And I do envisage having an enormous garden with loads of guinea pigs, in my dreams. But it's not something that we knew of, with the extra garden. But yeah, it was all pulled from the garden. The garden is the garden's pretty good actually. It's perfect size for our numbers of guinea pigs. If the sun comes out over the summer and it's like sunny, then can I give one of the guinea pigs a treat? Oh yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll find something. I know what you're after, Sky. Hang on a second. Hang on. Okay, I've got you, Sky. I know. Right, okay, so I've got a bit of carrot. I know what you want them to do. Come here. Do you want this? Only when I drop it. No, they don't form, sadly. I think they've eaten too much, Skyer. It's just a bit of carrot. There we are. There we go. Now, so they've got a bit of carrot there. They have eaten all afternoon, Skyer. Spot says if you need to or want to wait, sometimes I rinse it off, put it in the fridge, or I dry it for lots. So yes, you can do that, but there we are, Skyer, just for you. Now, they've had they've eaten so much today. They had carrots, broccoli, hay. They've had stuff here. They've had grass. They're full, absolutely full. Yeah, Spot, it will ferment. Yeah, I'm a cough. It will ferment if it closes up. Yeah, if you get a bag closed up. Yeah, and that's not good at all. People do grow grass. They certainly do. If you live in a flat or something and you haven't got a garden, people do grow it. I think Mercury would eat it very, very quickly, but certainly people do grow grass. I've seen people with trays of grass, Margaret, because they're guinea pigs. Some of them are kept in flats or homes without gardens. And where's my water gone? There it is. So it's there's no one way of keeping guinea pigs. There's lots of wrong ways, but there's no exact one way. And then you've got so mowed grass is not good because during the mowing process it gets contaminated. Yeah, I think on the odd occasion, Eleanor's gone around the edges of the garden here because obviously our rectangular grass cages won't do every little bit of the garden if there's like a circular part of the edge of the lawn. So Eleanor occasionally, if she does the edges, she'll use the mower, and that's the only she only ever cuts the grass on our grass. She never does outside our house on council grass or anything like that. So because some people go and take their lawnmowers out by the roadside and cut the verge. So we get so occasionally Eleanor will go. My wife will go around with the lawnmower and she'll do it, and then she'll just give them a tiny handful. But and then it goes in the compost bin and that's it. So if it's cut literally that minute, we'll put it in. If there's oil and grease from the mower, it's nearly impossible to clean. Yeah, ours is electric. So it's not. Look, as I said, there's no exact right or wrong on many aspects. Yeah, guinea pigs can eat vegetables. Yeah, they can eat they can eat apples, tomatoes, broccoli, carrots, cucumber. Just give them a little bit of everything, really. They cannot eat potatoes. They cannot eat they cannot eat tomato leaves. They are poisonous, but they'll eat the odd tomato. They can eat a bit of banana. They can eat greens. They'll eat pretty much anything, really. Just look it up. If in doubt, look it up. They're quite like kale, apparently. Now we're at 1 hour 33. We're going to do this for half an hour. You've got half an hour more of this amazing guinea pigs. It's starting to get cold in here for me. My feet are getting cold. We're at 6.3 on watch time. Now, many of you are probably sitting at home in a warm room. Maybe you've got a blanket on you, watching entertainment. I haven't. We've had 3 live streams today, and all really, really good. Now, tomorrow we've got the first part of what we hope is going. Oh, yeah, I know what I've got to say. Right. There you go. Yeah, guinea pigs can eat some fruit. They'll eat some apples. They'll eat some peaches, pears. Yeah, just check it all. Check it all out. Check it all out. Skyer. Just check it all out. Cabbage. Yeah, all sorts. Spot. When you get a moment, and if you want to laugh, if you once we finish the live stream, have a look on some of the very, very recent, the last 3 or 4 of the long videos that I've posted up, and you will see, you will read the description, and you will think, did Simon really write some of that? And actually, no. Some of the descriptions on the very, very recent long videos, I I actually put through ChatGPT, and I mean, would I seriously have said this? Oh, this is on the daughters of Ted too. Are you ready for a whirlwind of tassel twirling, carrot munching, fur-tastic energy? It's the dynamic duo, the chomp queens at the cage, here to bring the vibes, the giggles, and of course the fluff. Get ready to witness their second adventure on the YouTube stage, where snack breaks are mandatory and every squeak is a star moment. Grab your can and let's turn up the fluff, because these gals are ready to slay the screen once again. There we are. Even Mercury's shocked by that. Yeah, what do you think, Spot? Some of the words terrible, aren't they? But apparently ChatGPT will throw in all the okay. I thought it sounded like some of the commercials going, yeah. My elder sister, she was over here a couple of weeks back because it was Ella's dad's birthday, and I was talking to her about AI and ChatGPT. She said, "Well, give me some words and I'll run it through ChatGPT." So I said about some guinea pigs and stuff, and she typed stuff out, and then she pressed, create. It was absolutely unbelievable. It was unbelievable. But it's really fun. The rest of it is not. The rest of it is my words, okay. But the first paragraph is ChatGPT, and I thought, do you know what? Why not? And I think as well, in the recent "please join us and subscribe" post in the community post, that was ChatGPT. I think you'd suss it, and I just thought, why not? What have I got to lose? We didn't have 100 people unsubscribe. It was quite fun to do, and it's just to try different things. That's all it is. It's just try something different, and yeah, yeah. It was just sort of like, let's do something different. Let's just try it, and it's just. Yeah, it was just like, well, I'll try it. It was really funny. And if we get a subscriber from it, That'd be great. It's just something different. So, wow, we shall see. There we are. I haven't put on it these words of ChatGPT, but I just can't. It's. I just said, yeah, hey, let's put it up now. Here we go. So we've got 20 minutes to go, and even though Sky, usually we like to keep going for as long as possible. It gets cold, and I've got other things to do. Well, isn't that a lovely thing to say to everyone watching? I've actually got other things to do. But Eleanor and the kids are away, and they're back tomorrow afternoon. So I've got to do the live streams here. Then I'll switch off and I'll have some chicken pizza, Jessica, and then I've got to go back to doing some more social media. And yeah, it's non-stop, absolutely non-stop. So and then I'll go to bed in about 5 hours' time, and then wake up tomorrow really early, and then just keep going. And I expect we'll be live streaming about 10:30 English time. So that's about what's that? It's about 5:30 in the morning. Oh, look, Jessica's eating some pizza now with garlic. Oh, very nice. We've got my youngest likes the flatbread, Jessica. But I made the mistake of ordering the cheese flatbread, and she didn't like that. Look, yeah, look, Mercury's having a clean. She's ready for some more eating, Sky. And we've got Spot says about ChatGPT that I've used in some of the descriptions very recently. Adds colour, humour to the description. It does. It's a bit of fun. And you can spot it. So Sky's got 4 pets. What's the name of your dog, Skyer? Okay, so we've got about 18. It's about 8. No, I've got more than that. Hang on. I just did a quick tot up of the amount of live stream total viewed hours. There's 7 on that. That's 21. That's it. That's 21. Okay. 25. Got 25 hours of watch time in total over the 3 today, which is really, really good. Right. Do we have any mummy guinea pigs? We don't. Okay. So well, Myrtle here on the left, she is the mum of Mercury. But I think what you mean is, do we have any mummy guinea pigs with baby guinea pigs? The answer is no. Not when you say baby guinea pigs, you mean guinea pigs about 3 weeks old. We haven't got any of those at the moment. We might have in a few weeks, but not at the moment. And your dog's called Princess. That's a very sweet name. And obviously means she's a girl. I'm assuming. I assume it's a girl. But no, we don't have any babies yet, Skyer. But when we, when we finish this, have a look back on our live streams from about November time, and you might find Stripe the guinea pig and her babies. So anything about mid-November of last year in the lives, and you'll find Stripe and her 3 babies, because they were tiny, and we had to put. Let me show you. So we had to put this cardboard, Skyer, on here, on all the way around, because the babies were able to go through. So we had to put some cardboard, which meant that we could then show the babies, and they were very popular. So Sky's dog princess is 6. There we are. So she's older than all our guinea pigs. Our oldest is Stardust. I thought the screen had frozen there. There, they're moving again. They are. Thank you. They're all moving. Still got one of our bulbs above the conservatory. Still gone. So 3 of the 4 work. There we are. Now we've let's just do a quick check on watch time. So this one we're now at 7.5. You see, so it's the I think it's a husky spot. I think it's a Siberian husky because that's what's on Sky's. Oh, it's a boxer mix. Oh, I thought you had a husky. Oh, okay. A boxer mix, very nice indeed. So we've got 3 long videos stacked up. Tomorrow is we've called it the pregnancy journey of Moondust. She's not. I can't say she's actually pregnant yet, but we shall see. And we've got. Oh, let's change the words there. That's on Chat GPT as well. Spot. That's you'll enjoy reading that. It's a bit OTT actually, the AI thing, but it's very. It makes you want to watch it. I think. I don't know. You can't. You hope it makes people want to watch it. You shall see. So you see, so that sometimes happens. Um, yeah, the grass is long gone. There's a little bit of it. There's a little bit of it. So Sky used to have a mummy guinea pig, but she passed away at the baby's life. Yes, that occasionally happens. The mums just sadly you lose the mums and the babies will get through. We won years and years ago because I had guinea pigs when I was younger, much younger. Um, the guinea pig, the mum guinea pig, she died, but the babies were about I think 8 or 9 days old, and we put them in with their dad, and he was great. He was great. So they were in with him for about a week, and he was a delight. He obviously couldn't give them milk, but he was showing them. You know, he taught them everything. He was very very good. And that was in the mid '80s. That was a long time ago now. '87. Gosh. Wow, that's fantastic. Ah, I doubt the dad of the guinea pigs is 14. But the baby's about 3, dad's probably about 4 or 5. But certainly with our guinea pig, she had the babies and also like a water retention or something. It's a long time ago. And then she sadly died, and they were alive, the babies, but they'd reached a point where they could survive without needing milk. So they must have been 7 days old, and we gave them some milk in a container, in a bowl, and then we put. I read. I mean, this is before the internet. This is the '80s. I read somewhere that Dad would be okay, and Dad was. Dad was okay, and he didn't bother them. He wasn't rumbling around and attacking them. He was curious, and then they all just followed him, and he was very good. I forget what he's called, and I forget what the mum was called, but because this is like 38 years ago. Um, but I remember that she was a tricolour as well. She's a tricolour, and it was very sad. But I just read, I was like, okay, well, what should I do? And I just put the babies in with dad, and he was like, yeah, okay. It was very, very good, very good. Um, oh, Chucky Milk, that's a good name. Yeah, it's pregnancies can be really tricky for guinea pigs. You just got to be a bit careful and stuff like that. Yeah, we've had Hercules spot. So Myrtle's dad, he was brilliant. He was not an aggressive male. He loved company. He was just chilled. When he was with the ladies, he sort of ran around after them, and he was able to do what he needed to do or whatever, and he was very happy. And he wasn't aggressive towards them. And then when Xenocrates, when we moved house, Xenocrates had 5 babies. This was the end of June 21, and she was coming to the point where the 4 boys needed to be split from her. And we had Hercules. All of our guinea pigs, all 16 guinea pigs, went over to our friends because you couldn't move houses with guinea pigs, so we moved them all to our friends. And she's the one that's had guinea pig for a million years. And when I went to pick them all up about 5 days later, um, she said, "Right, I put this one, Hercules. I put him with the boys, and they're fine. They're looking up to him. They think he's brilliant." And so we ran them on the grass, and he was just. They all followed him, and Spot was the one that used to go up the ramp of the big box thing we've got. He was the only one that got up the ramp and to go down the ramp. And when our friend turned up to look at some guinea pigs and stuff, he used to run through the flexible tubing, then jump on top. He was showing off. Um, so that was good. But he also had all the 3 litters we had a couple of days after we moved in. Well, Stardust had hers at our friend's house. All the males, there was seven males. They all went with Hercules, and he just ran round, and they followed him. And then he went. So he was able to go between male guinea pigs and female, and not aggressive. And he now lives with his 2 sons. Um, in a cage, and he's been there for these 3 years, and he's very happy, and it's brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. I'll never forget. We putting all the guinea pigs away at the old house, and Hercules was in the top of the. He was in the top cage, and with another guinea pig. I forget who she was, but uh, maybe Cadbury, probably Cadbury. No, yeah, Cadbury, and because she had some babies here. And we every time we'd bring a guinea pig in, he'd be sitting there looking, watching them. He was very cute. He was very cute. So Sky had guinea pigs called Oreo and Ginger. Oh, oh. We had you're right, Spot. The babies can eat quite soon after being born, about a day. They're very good. It's amazing. Even now, as you know, with when you've been watching us for 18 months or so, Ella and I are amazed. Every time we see guinea pigs, it's amazing. Margaret, the short lifespan of guinea pigs is the burden on love. You're quite right. We've got 5 of our much loved guinea pigs under the grass here. And inevitably, there'll be more that will go under the grass. We haven't, well, I'll say we haven't lost one for a year, but there's bound to be, you know, 1 or 2 that we're bound to lose probably 3 of ours in the next 18 months. It's inevitable. These things will happen. But that's one of the things about having pets. You give them a great life, the best life you possibly can. And, you know, I take them out to schools and nurseries and other little clubs, and the kids see them, and the guinea pigs are running around here. They're on the grass. With their family. They have a solid life and fed very well. But yes, Sky, it's guinea pigs. Yeah, they don't live that long. As I said, Stardust is our oldest, 4.5 now. Um, so whether she'll reach, 6, 7, I don't know. We'll see. But she's had a great life. So we just have to see what the future holds for all our guinea pigs. Really, they can go down very very quickly. I know that Spike went down really quick. Honeyduke's mum, she went down real quick, and it was sad. It was really really sad. So there you are. Now, I think as well, Spot, because their gestation is like 9 weeks, nearly 10 weeks, they come out ready to rock. And they grow so fast as well, and they're independent. So when we do the little lineups, the family lineups, you've got to do it pretty quick because you know, they just, they just will zoom off. Margaret, guinea pigs can live 8 years or more. They certainly can. But that is the exception. Yeah, you hear about people saying, "Oh, my guinea pigs, 8 or 9," and you think, "Wow!" But you you kind of hear quite a lot about people saying about their guinea pigs being really old, but in proportion to the amount of guinea pigs, that number that make that age are the exception, Margaret. Yeah, uh, guinea pigs are considered older for. I mean, Myrtle's 4 in a few weeks. Stardust is 4.5. She's certainly slowed down a little bit. Xenocrates, she's a month younger than Stardust, but she's lost weight. She's perfectly healthy, but she's lost weight. Luna is 3, but she's never been a big guinea pig. Um, who else have we got? That's Honeyduke is 3.5. She's still a chunkster. Um, and then, but I'd probably be a little bit. I think when they reach like 4, you do worry about them over the winter months, and that I'm just that's you just think, oh, are they going to get through the winter? Because it can be cold. If you have a really 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 cold spell, then we obviously bring them in. But they can't talk and they can't tell you what's wrong or anything like that, and things can develop. Um, but yeah, you just have to see. I think it's just Well, Margaret, 7 years old from a heart attack. Yeah, so Stardust. It's quite a funny story actually. So Stardust's granddad was called Cromwell, and he was like Captain Caveman of the guinea pig world, and he just liked the ladies. That was it. That was all he was after. He just liked following the ladies around, and we tried to do a photo line of him and 3 young male guinea pigs. He wasn't having any of it, but he liked the ladies, and we let him go with our Squeak Squeak, the Dalmatian, our first Dalmatian, and they went down to the Isle of Wight, which is south coast of England, and they were in a cage, and he was trying it on with her, and she wasn't having any of it, having none of it. She'd been with him for a few weeks, and then he went, and then the then owner, or the new owner, who we knew, she she put Cromwell with a younger female, and within about 2 months, 8 weeks, he once spent the whole afternoon chasing after this young female, and it finished him off. He had a heart attack. It finished him off. He was so excited that it finished him off, and she found him in one of the hides. It just keeled over, and obviously that's very sad. But he had managed to get this younger female pregnant, and so Literally 9 weeks after he died, this young female guinea pig, she must have been about 7 months old or something, 7, 8 months old, 9 months old. She had a litter of guinea pigs. So Cromwell had had babies, daughters and sons, 2 months after he died. So it's now he was from. I got him up in Cambridgeshire, and he was a Californian, and he was Marshmallow's dad, and he came from someone. The person that bred him was a known breeder, and I drove up there. So it was a couple of 100 miles. It was crazy, really. But I drove up there, and she had a lot of guinea pigs, um, and he was very nice. Um, Now, whether I don't know what his deep background was, his family line background, but he lived for what, three and a bit years. So I don't. Yeah, I'm not. But the guinea pigs. His daughter Marshmallow, she was a big guinea pig. We lost her. Um, See you later, Skyer. See you later, Sky. We'll see you soon. See you soon. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for subscribing. It's brilliant. I think we had so Marshmallow was about 3, and she had a 3.5, and she had a heart attack. She was a big guinea pig, and then Mummy the guinea pig, we lost her at 4.25. So that was sad. But she had a breathing issue right at the end, and then so we lost her. And Epicurus, she lost a lot of weight in the last year, and we think she might have had some sort of kidney issue. But she was fine, but she lost a lot of weight. But she had a very happy life, and she was still bustling around eating. But it's just we could see she was going, but she had a good life. And then, like I said, the Spike, whose mum of Honeydew, she had some breathing issues, I think, and Hermione, who's Spike's mum, we lost her in January 22. Again, they just go down. She went down over a couple of weeks, I think. It's sometimes you can just see they're gradually fading away, and you think, okay, you just monitor it, and then they just go, and it's very, very sad. And it must be really bad if you've only got two or three guinea pigs. We've got we've got 14. So if we lose one, it's like it's less than 10% of what we've got. It's 5%. You know what I mean? So 8%, I think, something like that, 8 or 7%. But if you've got 2 guinea pigs, you lose one. That's 50%, and but they've all got that beating hearts. They're all characters. They're independent. They're very unique, and they've got little characters. So that's part of owning pets, right? Okay, we're at 9.9 hours of watch time. We'll start winding this down. So Spot wants guinea pigs, but it's rural. Okay, you will get there, Spot, and yeah, you'll get there. You'll get there. Just have to take your time. Now we've got. I'm just waiting on this to go to 10 hours. So that's good. That's changed. 14, so that's 9, it's 20. So we're at 30, we've got nearly 30 hours of watch time actually from these live streams today. So thank you very much indeed. If you for everyone watching, that's been fantastic. That's really, really very much appreciated. I think what we'll do is we'll just so that's really, really good stuff. So I'll run this for just a few more minutes. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. And let me so we've got just okay, so we've got 10 hours on this stream. And then it's 24.2. 24.2, 28.5. Okay. Okay, so I'll run this for a bit longer. Let's see if we can get another an hour and a half of watch time. So if we can get to, I don't know if they're going to do anything now, actually. I'll go and find some more carrot bits for the Mercury. We've got 10 hours on this. Let's see if we can get to 11 and a half, and then that basically will give me 30 hours for the day, which I think's enough because it's getting a bit chilly. Hang on, let's see if I can get some carrot bits for Mercury. Right. Okay, let's give them a bit of there, and hopefully that will then just finish this. Oh, I've got another coffee anyway. No, we're at 10.5 hours, so it shouldn't take too long to get to the end. So that's kind of why we're doing this. So 30 hours is a pretty good stop point for today's live stream. So thank you very, very much indeed. We've got a bit more time, and then we'll commence it down. Oh, I'm sure eventually you'll find what you want, Spot. You just have to wait. Don't be shy about your location online. It's not. You haven't got to worry at all. There we are. I can tell it's getting cold because I've put my hat on. Ah! Put my hat on. So we're just coming to the end of the live stream. So let's have a shift. A shift means a what? A look. Come on, Mercury, your food. Come on. Well, that's a good idea. I'll tell you what, Spot, if you speak to people at the country fair, then you can go and speak to people and potentially put your name on waiting lists, or you can actually get some contacts. There are companies that transport small pets. Whether that's in America or not, I don't know, but you can do that. The yawn, was that the yawn of Mercury, or was it Myrtle? Mercury was probably just yawning before she started eating. So okay, so we're at 10.8. Myrtle. She's probably she's always funny. Oh, we've seemed to have lost a subscriber. No way. 8317 now. I know that YouTube, they do every so often they'll just do a big check of all their analytics and stuff like that. And so that's fine. That's fine. So once we've finished this, I'll put them away. The cage is all ready, actually. Their hutches and stuff. All I've got to do is just take them home. Literally, just take them out the door and just put them in, and they're done. And we've got these little square lights for their shed, and you just put some small little. They're called AAA batteries. The smallest batteries. Put them in. The little cylindrical ones. They're about inch and a half tall, and then you just put 3 of them into the little box, and then you get a great light. So I've got 4 of them in a pack. So I've only used 2. So I put one above the door, and I've got one I can walk around with. So it's really handy. So my thinking is because it's going to get dark. You see, here in England, it's potentially getting dark. In a couple of weeks, it'll be dark by about 6 o'clock. So I can now shuffle around cleaning out a little bit. So rather than me having to do it on fixed days, I can move it around a bit, which should be better. Okay, so Mercury's not going to eat those carrots. She's not going for the eating challenge. Myrtle appears to have stopped as well. We're literally just running the clock down, I think. We're just running it down, aren't we now? It's 11.2, so we're just going to do another few minutes and then we're going to stop. So She's seriously not Mercury. Navi's there. Hello, Navi, and welcome to you. We're near the end of this live stream, so it's great to have you on board. I realise it's Tuesday, so people might have been working or doing other things. It's the third of 3 live streams for today. We are back tomorrow. We've got the Teddies, and then we've got the 5 Crazy Crew generations. That's the first time they've been on live stream or on video. There we are. So it's great to have you on board, Navi, and you're watching the eating machine herself. Just having a coffee. I'm just that cold in here. It's not that cold, but it's colder than it was. Yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow at some point. With 2 live streams, we'll probably do a couple of hours, a bit like today, really. So I have got. Go on, you can get that. You're just going to grab it and pull back, aren't you? Straight back. That's it. Just sit there. Yeah, sit there. Spot just woke up, which is good. It's good. We haven't had enough live streams. We need some more live streams, and so we're pretty much there. There we are. Now Mercury is looking at everybody, and always good. Always good is young Mercury. Right. Okay. Let's. Should we wait for her to eat that a lot? She won't eat that a lot, will she? How long will it take her to eat that lot? I don't know. We'll just keep ticking over for a bit longer. I'll keep going for a bit longer, and because I haven't got anything. I haven't got anything else on tonight. Actually, I'm just honestly. Once this is done, I am chilling out. It's like, oh, okay. There we are. That's very, very generous, Navi. Thank you very much indeed. That's truly amazing. Thank you. Thank you. It's that's so kind. Thank you. Thank you. It's we do that. Thank you very much indeed. There we are. Stun me into silence. That's wonderful. That's so kind. There we are. It's brilliant. Wow. We'll get something for Mercury to eat. So I'll keep this running just for a little bit longer, okay? Because if we get to 14 and a half, that's 33 hours then today, and that'll then be 3 days worth of hours. So the AdSense total. Okay, so we're currently we are at okay, so what you need to do, Spot, is in England, because in America you've got to have $100 and then you cash out. In England, it's £60, £60. And we crossed that a few days ago, and I then got a message on the screen from YouTube saying to adjust my AdSense account, and then it's for the tax reasons. Submit tax information. So I need to go into the AdSense and add the tax information. So that is where we are with that. And then apparently that I get, or we get, in March. So it takes about 6 weeks between. And also, if you go over the requirement, it just cashes out. So you can't, like, you can't. I don't know precisely, but I don't know whether you can, add it all up and then cash it out once a year. It's looking like chuck it out after 6 weeks, but I don't know entirely. So it's very, very. We're still in an uncertain point. So I've just got to give them my tax information, and I imagine in England it's a bit different to in America. But so we've just scraped over the 60, which is the bit that we were hoping to be, and yeah, so that potentially will be out in March, I think. But like all these things, until we know, we don't know. But we're gonna appreciate Navi's donation there. Thank you very much indeed. Eleanor will be incredibly grateful and thankful, and what a kind gesture. Thank you very much. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And don't forget, Eleanor will show her face with $500. And no, she won't. She won't. She's not even in Guinea Pig magazine. Guinea Pig magazine, it comes out in March. And they said, can we have a photo of Eleanor? And we said, no, she doesn't want to be photographed. So I said, fine. There is actually there is I'm sure on Facebook there's a picture of Eleanor somewhere. Yeah, no, we did spot. We edged past £60, British pounds, and yeah, it's really cool. The ads, it all adds up. It all adds up. What I've got with the views of being totally transparent, the Q&A from January with Stardust, 27 minutes duration. That's had 447 views, 21 hours watch time, 1 subscriber, estimated revenue £1.20. So that's 120 British pennies. Now, that's our longest video. But some of the videos, like yesterday's one on what our pet guinea pigs get up to in their cage, that hasn't yet estimated the revenue. The Daughters of Ted 2. Here we are. This is a good one. Daughters of Ted 2. 200 views, 5.5 hours watch time, 36 pennies. So 100 pennies is £1. So it's all about watch time. And it's kind of that there is no one calculation that says 2 hours of watch time equals this value, this monetary value. You don't have that. You can't work it out. It's all varied. I'm sure YouTube would say, well, it's because of this parameter, that parameter, this one and that one, but there is no it doesn't really account for itself. Stardust Brothers, there we are, 11 minutes, a 3-minute duration of a 12-minute video, an average duration 3 minutes, and that was 72 pennies. So that was what? That's 5 hours of watch time. So I wish I could just say, oh, really? LAGPR showed the new issue of the magazine. Oh, what was on the front of it? What was on the front of it, Spot? Was it an orange and white guinea pig? Or did they just show you the insides? Oh no, that's such a shame. No, well, yeah, I think they've probably got. Well, apparently apparently the news that we're in the featured in the magazine is embargoed until the 23rd of February. Apparently, so I can't talk about it. Apparently, but it could be the December issue. It only comes out every 2 months, or the January issue. Sorry, January issue. Now, well, I can't confirm that Honeyduke's on the cover, so I just can't confirm that she's on the cover. Now, the live stream is still up. We're going to stop in a minute. Don't worry, I'm going to stop it in a minute. Now, what? Oh, the LAGPR. Let's have a quick look. I don't think I can go on a live stream while I'm. I know I won't. Now, fame, mate. Fame can be delayed for a few minutes. Now, yeah, don't worry. Why would I want to help out a competitor's live stream? Boo. Anyway, so yeah, now you talk about the brink of number of views. Yes. It's interesting. We have noticed, or I have, because Eleanor hasn't got a clue. I have noticed in the last few weeks, 3-4 weeks, that the videos that we're placing out are slowly going along, and then they're jumping quite a bit. I don't mean hundreds of views, but they are going up. So the Daughters of Ted 2 from Sunday, they went along steady day one, and they were on. So they had 97 views in the first day, and then the next day they had 80 views, and then they've had another 30 views today. So they have gone up. So and this morning at 9 to 10 o'clock, 8 views. So something has and they were a suggested video. 46% of the views were suggested videos. And that's what you're aiming for, I believe. So it's a really, really good thumbnail. It's clear. It's not cluttered. There's not a lot of words on it. And suggested videos. The suggested videos, or the external video of the Q&A from January with Stardust, that has got okay, so that's in the last. Okay, so but it only gives the top traffic source on the last 48 hours. That had a lot of external views. That's got 447 views, of which many of them are. Here we go. Sorry. How viewers found this video. So it's 450 views of Stardust in January Q&A. External traffic sources, 60%, so 260. Channel pages, 72. So lots of the views were outside the channel. Which is kind of surprising, really, because you'd think 8,000 subscribers might get a few people watching. But never mind, never mind. Yeah, it's all a bit strange. It's all a little bit strange. Right, so we are now at 13.6. Okay, I'm going to stop this live stream in 1 hour of watch time. So it's 13.6 at the minute. So I'll get to 14.5 and I'm stop because I'm cold. And then that's 30 hours of watch time for the day. There we go. Look, one of a kind. I enjoy the videos, pictures, and the lives. Thank you very much, one of a kind. There are, you see. So what we want to do, one of a kind, because you're pretty new to us, so we're trying to get more people to watch the videos. So how do I encourage people to watch the videos? Is there a way? What do you think? Or is it just wait and see? Just let people get there. Because we are coming to the end of the stream. We are back tomorrow with 2 more live streams. And we can carry the conversation on at any point. We'll do more live streams. We'll catch people. Don't worry. I'm going to put up some more stuff in the post tab. We're trying to get super subscribers, which are people that watch everything. So like one of a kind. The videos, the pictures, the lives, they are super subscribers. Thank you very much, Jessica. Quiggy's is a super subscriber. Spot's a super subscriber. Jessica's a super subscriber. But you do get people that are just, subscribe. They'll watch a bit or they'll look at they'll like the pictures but not watch the video. That's like, if I could get all the people that like the pictures to watch the video, we'd have videos of 500, and then Spot and Jessica are one of a kind, and and then YouTube will push the videos out to more people. We just need that, that 500 to kick the video down the road, just to start it off, get a snowball moving. You're right, Spot. We will chat tomorrow. I'll probably do the Teddies about 11 o'clock my time, so that's about 6 o'clock your time. And Navi as well, of course. Navi's a super subscriber as well, a very much super subscriber. But we will, we just need to shift a few people up a couple of categories. Really, that's all it is. If we'll get there, I've no doubt. Right, I've got 0.6 watch time to go, and then we'll stop. See, one of a kind works night shift. Yeah. Aren't you in England? You are, aren't you? One of a kind. You're in England. Where is this? Where are you? Are you in England? Why do I think you're in England, one of a kind? You're in the US. Okay. Okay. Apologies. I thought you. I just thought it was familiar. Right. There we are. You don't want to be in the UK. Now it's cold here. Okay, so you watch the lives, you watch the long videos, and that's all cool stuff. I know. Well, also I'm trying to make the most of the days. See, I'm trying to do stuff, and it's if I worked on American time, I wouldn't sleep. And I was hoping to do this was hoped to be a 2-hour video, but it's gone on a bit longer, which is fine. I don't mind it. Okay, so we're at 14 hours on this, so we'll do another 0.5. Okay, then I really will stop because then that means I've done 30 hours of watch time for the day, which is brilliant. And there we are. Now we've got. Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there. Don't you worry. We'll get there. We just did the first video to get over 1,000 views, which reminds me. If anyone, if you want to do, if you want to do an immediate help on the channel, if you go into videos on views, and then our most popular video is currently the 5 direct female line generations. It's got a green background. That's got 974 views. It's 37 seconds. That could be the first 1,000 viewed video. It's got a green background, 5 generations, and that needs 26 more views. And it's going to get, I think Quiggies is working on that one. It just needs 26 more views. It's got 1,000 views on it. There we are. Excellent. That's brilliant. Thank you very much, Spot. We're getting there. We've got 9 of you on the stream. Okay, so okay, we are coming to the end of the live stream. We've been live streaming for 2 hours 30. Thank you very much, everybody. Whether you've watched for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, or 22 minutes, it's brilliant. Yeah, Quiggies is great. Where is she? She must be down at the OK Corral on buffet duty. No, it's Tuesday. She's at work. The Golden Corral. It's the Golden Corral, isn't it? Yeah. Now, so if you could all please kindly watch a couple of videos for your homework tonight, everyone, and watch the Stardust. So watch some of the recent ones. Watch the most recent 2 videos. That'd be cool, everyone. Thank you very much indeed. Don't forget to like this stream. Oh, someone's taken the thumb. Someone's unliked the thumb. Ooh, okay. And don't have homework. I'll put it back on. There we are. It's gone back on. If I say the word homework, it'll be taken off. But then don't do the homework. There we are. My kids struggle doing the homework. No one's got homework. Give me back the like. Give me back the thumbs up, please, please. Yay! Who's doing that? Is that who will admit to playing around with the likes? It's someone. It's someone. Anyway, thank you very much indeed. If you want to help out the channel, all views would be great. Yeah. Watch the 5 direct generations together, 37 minutes, 37 seconds. It's got 26 more views. It's got 1,000. It's not you, Jessica. No. Okay. Right. I think we're done. We're done. From Mercury and Myrtle and me, I'm Simon. Thank you. They're doing brilliantly, Spot. They're even cleverer than me. They always get positive comments and stuff like that. So, thank you all. And we'll stop there. We've done 30. Ellie May's just sneaked in. Let's say, how's Ellie May? Come on. We'll hold fire briefly. You've got to say hello, because it was the wave it. Thank you very much indeed. You've literally scraped into the line. You have. There we are. Right. Okay. Ellie May Burdett, lovely to have you on board. We're going to stop because we've reached the end of this stream. But thank you very much, everyone. And greatly appreciate it. And we will be back tomorrow. Don't forget, you can, of course, watch the live streams. Why does everyone pile in at the end? We've got 10 of you watching, but we have to stop. Right. Thank you, everyone. See you later, everyone. See you, Jessica, one of a kind, Ellie May, Spot, Navi, and has that got everyone? It's Jessica. It's got everyone, isn't it? We had Margaret earlier on. Thank you, Margaret. We had who was that? Skya. We had Skya from Ohio, and she subscribed. And all good stuff. Right, there we are. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and one of a kind from America. Take care, everyone. Thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow. Please do watch some videos, long ones, not the shorts, the long ones. Thank you. Bye-bye.